Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Thursday, April 14th, 2016. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. 7 weeks out from making his presence felt for the first time here in 2016, Morias Donei seems to be kicking things up a notch. After announcing earlier in the week that he had officially signed his contract to compete in the upcoming Arnold South Africa, the Durban native released some new update photos as he begins to round himself into contest shape. As the only native South African in the lineup, Dohne heads into this event with a massive hometown advantage that he should really look to make the most of over the next few weeks. When he's in shape, Donei's physique has a combination of size, shape, and aesthetics that really give it a unique look all its own. But if he wants to finish well in a lineup that is going to include some quality competitors such as Dexter Jackson, he better make sure he's on point, because hometown or not, this is the Arnold Classic. So far this year, we've already seen the classic physique division resurrect some old gems like Danny Hester and Darren Charles, not to mention shine some light on a few promising diamonds in the rough, like 2015 NPC Team Universe overall champ and Miami Muscle Beach Pro 4th place finisher Jay Amato. A few weeks after making a very solid pro debut, Amato is already back to work and looking as good as we've ever seen him. Amato's structure has a sort of golden era quality to it, which on the surface seems to make it a perfect fit for the division. So if he can add a bit more size to his upper body to help balance out his look a bit, he'll have a definite shot at making some serious noise later this season. There are exactly 4 men who know what it feels like to hold the Mr. Olympia crown for 6 straight seasons. And this year, Phil Heath will look to add his name to that list. After hearing scores of criticism following last year's title defense, the champ seems to have gotten back to the business of bodybuilding and seems to already be firing on all cylinders. According to Heath, he's currently tipping the scales at nearly 280 pounds, and he certainly looks every last bit of that a few weeks ago when he guest posed at his show down in Texas. With the way that Kai Green has been coming on in the early part of the season, it's important for Heath to show up at his absolute best and earn a decisive victory, because he certainly doesn't want to go down as a name in history as the athlete that should have been the most decorated of all time. I can't say whether or not having an Arnold Classic title weighing down your trophy case does something to you to make you train differently, but I can say that it definitely seems to have reignited a fire under Autumn Swanson. After riding one major wave of momentum following the biggest win of her career back at the Arnold Classic, Swanson really seems to be attacking the weights each and every time she sets foot in the gym. At the moment, Swanson is about 7 weeks out from the Suncoast Classic, where she'll find out what it's like to head into a show with a target on her back for the first time. But if she can cut out all the distractions, focus on getting the job done, and walk out of there with another win, she immediately elevates herself to a new level and throws gasoline on the fire of the conversation about whether or not she really is a serious challenger to reigning Miss Olympia, Juliana Malacarni. I don't know if it's the water or the warm weather, or maybe it's the kangaroos, but everything just seems a little bit bigger and badder down in Australia, including the nation's biggest export, Josh Lenartowicz. After showing up and looking spectacular as predicted at both the Arnold Classic and Arnold Australia, you'd think that he'd drop down into second gear for a few weeks to recuperate. But then again, maybe not. This week, an impressive-looking Lenartowicz released some new posing footage where we see the big Aussie looking like he's ready to throw down and go to battle at any moment. This Lenartowicz storyline is only going to get more fascinating as we move closer to the Olympia, and the discussion really starts to heat up about where he's going to place and whose ego he's going to bruise when he sends them free-falling down in the placings. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And have a happy April Fool's Day.
Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1. Woo!